What is up, guys? Great to have you here on the channel again, and as always, I'm your host LL, and you're watching NFT Tuesday, episode number 7. And once again, we got a lot of interesting drops happening on Ethereum, Solana, Wax, you name it. A lot of different things going around on the NFT space on a daily basis. But let's get started without further ado. So first of all, we have a giveaway hosted by yours truly. And all you have to do is, number 1, follow me on Twitter. And secondly, under this post here, you gotta post your Wax address, which you can pretty much create in 15 seconds with a Wax Cloud wallet. So don't use the one on an exchange. They don't support actual NFTs. So here you can see a couple of examples people have already posted, and after a week or so I'm gonna be using a raffle machine to pick out 3 different winners to get these booster packs, which contain all 10 cards each on the Wax blockchain. So definitely enter for a free giveaway, and let's get me to 5,000 Twitter followers soon. Okay, but let's move on. So our probably most interesting and most expensive project on this week is called Clonex. And this is by RTFKT. And this is going to be launching on like 10 of 10, so next month. And we don't have a specific date here. There's going to be 10,000 of these AI things. And prices apparently 0.05 ETH each, which is very low given to the fact that how much the other NFTs that they have released are priced right now. So there is a whitelist system. So this is the pre-sale price. Okay, I didn't notice that. So there's a pre-sale price of pretty low for an Ethereum, but then there is the public one. However, in order to basically get into the pre-sale, you have to buy one of these NFTs from these sets. And as you can see, the floor here is low as 13.65. So not a lot of different opportunities here. So getting into the pre-sale is going to be whales only. Maybe if they're watching this video, they're going to hook me up. I don't know. But what I'm saying here is, if we look at their other stuff that they have done, these are very highly priced. And that makes me believe that they are going to be priced very high too. Given out to the pre-sale price 0.05, they could double it for public and it would still sell out. So this one is definitely one to look out for, and it's a very interesting project if you look at what they have done before. So definitely going to be looking into that and see what's up with that. But let's move on. Another very high quality art project is called Dark Horizon. And this is kind of like following that cyberpunk model. I think it's kind of bringing me a bit of those Oni vibes here. And I think the art is pretty high quality here. I'm not necessarily in love with all of the designs. This is going to be on 10th of 10th. And it's going to be a supply of 8,686. So, and there's a roadmap on their Discord, but we're not going to be exploring that. I haven't had the chance to look at it. This is one of those projects, I always tell you that some projects just don't need a roadmap, or it doesn't matter what the roadmap is, long as the art is really, really good. This is kind of one of those projects which kind of fall into that category, plus the supply is not half bad. Moving on, we have a one that is happening out today called Infinity Lapse. This is on Solana, and this is kind of one of those very, very artsy projects, digital art on Solana, and those have been kind of like the stable of Ethereum for the most part, and they're kind of slowly, delving into other chains as well. And these are they are wild horse type of NFTs, so they can go anywhere. These are not like the most cheapest ones to buy, like 2.5 Sol. Well, actually, that's kind of affordable. But this is in 3 hours as I'm making this video, so probably going to be selling out. I'm not 100% sure, but these could go for very high prices, but it's a very specific people who buy these types of arts as well. Then we have Meeples, which is on Ethereum. Kind of cool type of art. It's kind of, how do I say it? It's kind of chill, not like super drastic or anything. It's a bit of a wild card once again. 10,000 supply. Then there's a holder airdrop also happening, which could be good. It's perhaps a bit too normal for my tastes, I guess, in some aspects. Like, they should always kind of make something a bit more cuckoo or drastic to make them stand out. These kind of look overtly normal, some of these designs, like this one here, but it could go to places. I'm not saying that I will be buying, but I will be considering it depending on what is going to be the price here on those NFTs. If it's 0.05, I might pick a 2. Next up, we have another Solana sale. This is called Spinks. Might have talked about this before already on the channel, but they're finally releasing, and they basically have done 3D versions of the or voxel versions out of the classic punk designs. I never was really a fan of the punks, but I've liked a lot of these different iterations, which have been very high quality, which haven't been like other ripoffs or anything like that. And these 3D voxel ones actually look pretty nice. If there's ever going to be a metaverse project on Solana, voxels are something that can be easily implemented there. So this is another very exciting project, and they are only going to be priced at 0.3 Sol. And also the punks will generate utility token called Pix, and there's going to be breeding mechanisms and a lot of things. This could be very hot. And there's always a lot of appreciation for all types of punks designs. I don't know why, because there's so many clones of them. And the supply isn't too high either. So tokens, generating yield for you, breeding, these are good elements for NFT to have. Next up, we have Outcast, which is definitely going for this Oni vibe here. It's a horizontal art, then, well, from a headshot instead of like taken from the side. And it's definitely like appealing to that same type of audience. There has been a couple of them which have been mimicking that art style, and that's fine. And there's going to be 10,000 of these, and there's a bit of a roadmap here. Nothing too super impressive. There's a token airdrop as well. Could definitely think about getting one. They talk about metaverses, and that's always the biggest selling point you can do. But obviously have to deliver on stuff to get people involved. But then again, everybody FOMOs in with the sales without nothing delivered except the art. So that's kind of interesting. But let's move on. Another one that looks very, very cool is the Boneworld. This is also on Solana, a metaverse project. Pretty hefty price on it. I think it's 3.5 Sol. Per bone, sorry, 2.9 Sol, and there's going to be a Gen 2 breeding for them. That could be pretty bullish. I think the 3D models have generally done fairly well in Ethereum and in Solana than versus 2D art. So that's something you want to look into. I've obviously written an article recently, which is going to be having a second piece in NFT-Citadel.com. And I think 3D art is going to be a lot more metaverse compatible, depending obviously how they are done. Are they like real full 3D models or what? But I'm looking forward to buying these as well, just for the art, even though there are some okay things here on the roadmap, like the metaverse stuff and 3D models and development. So that's pretty cool, and VR. So a lot of buzzwords here. Let's see if they deliver, but definitely something to keep your eyes on, because the art is very, very solid on this one. Next up, we have a sale on Wax, which has become, I don't know, deadbeat sports people releasing their packs. And I don't know. Like, some of these do really well, and they are very affordable for a lot of people who don't have a lot of money. So that's what I always appreciate about Wax community and Wax sales. Everything has always been under $100 mark. And this one is also under $100. I don't see if there's a supply for these packs, but this could be good. And this is some like boxer guy, and it's gonna be September 29th, so less than in 24 hours. And there's different arts here. The base art here on the covering them is actually pretty nice. The animated art is perhaps not the most amazing one, but it's also redeemable black jacket, so that's pretty nice. I actually could wear this myself. I'm not a big boxing guy, but I definitely could see somebody buying something for redeemable NFTs. And once again, I don't see anything about the supply, so that's always been a worry about thing about these wax sales. But once again, this could be another good sale. And next up we have Tiger Woods. Yeah, Tiger Woods is doing his NFTs. Messi has done, I mean, all the sports people are right now in. Some of them have been doing fairly well. Messi's NFTs are doing well, for example. And this sale's already on, but I still wanted to feature it because it happened today. And there is already 4 of these categories have been sold out. And 6 of them are dropping on a, pacing. So there's going to be in upcoming hours. And this is, for example, the Emerald one is currently available, 2,500. It's a sort of digital art. Not the most amazing thing that they use the same picture, just different things. But this gives VIP access, autograph sessions and stuff like that. And we're going to see a lot of this type of celebrity stuff, which is going to be giving you all types of like real life benefits. But I could see this doing fairly well. I don't know for a flip. Might be a bit hard depending on the supply. Okay, these are... the Ruby ones have only 12 of them, and so this is something that, could go very well. But yeah, you have to look at the supplies here. Then we have the Compendium bigs. I have participated on the first 2 sales, and what they are doing here is that there's going to be 5 releases of these, and there's going to be holder drops. And they're going to be doing their own NFT launchpad, and the pick holders will basically get portion of the sales or the dividends from those. So these have been, I think that especially the new art that they have coming out with Series 3 looks pretty banger. This is actually one that I have still, and they are kind of like, bidding system, but the bidding website is absolutely horrible in terms of it's laggy and stuff like that. But other than that, pretty good. Then we have Ethamerals, which is, well, we always gotta have some anime art on every episode, right? I'm absolutely in love with these. They're kind of like doing the same model as I was on Wax. So you have designs created from popular cryptocurrencies with a girl mascot on them, kind of like a chibi style. And there's going to be 10 of each of these designs, so there's going to be 100. And then they are going to be minting more combinations, collectible sets, and stuff like that. And there is like a token already, which is available. They are doing some type of a PvP system, staking, play to earn, game-related stuff here. So another one to kind of look into. Will this be good or not? I don't know, but I'm definitely keeping my eyes on this one. And as our last project, we have Skulls X. And this one actually very, very high quality art. This might be the best art out of the bunch that we're talking about today. I'm really liking it, actually more than I'll look at it, and more I want to buy. And this is coming on October, and it's going to be 10,000 of these. And it's going to be a free mint for people who are having Skull X Origins. And this is GIF of sorts. I don't know. Let's see what is the price here. Okay, 1 ETH price here for the floor apparently. So you want to think about second, will you want to buy or not? But okay, these are very, very highly valued here. So I definitely can see that these are going to be going for hotcakes. Every Skull X Aeons piece acts as a mint pass. Make sure to get it before the public sale opens. Let's see what this is priced at, 0.3 Aeons. So another one to definitely look into. But definitely like this one is so high quality art that I could see this going to very, very nice places. There's already like existing, team behind it who has done art on it, and it has already following and crazy floors already. So this one is something that I would look into. There's also a roadmap, which doesn't really have a lot of things. Airdrops, I like that. And Pixel Skull. Aeon's first utility, Skull X DAO. But that's pretty much my video for this week, and I tried to keep it a bit more smaller than the last one. And as always, in case you want to contact me for business inquiries, you want your NFT series to be sponsored on the next video, drop an email at lightliger@protomel.com and maybe we can negotiate something to go down. Remember, these are pretty desired spots and usually very filled, and so you want to really contact early on to guarantee a spot on the future episodes, because these are planned out usually even weeks ahead. But thanks for watching. See you soon on the next video.